Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Day 1 webinar where we are going to cover our amazing, truly linear comp plan. And this is an industry-changing comp plan that you've never seen before if you've been in the industry before. And those of you who have never been in the industry before and look at this for the first time, well, just you're lucky. You're coming on board with a comp plan that's absolutely going to revolutionize the industry. And so we're going to cover that with you today. And first of all, I want to kind of tell you what the industry standard used to be prior to what we've just come out with Day 1. You know, in the past, you worked with comp plans that are binaries, that have 2 legs or basically 2 teams, or you work with unilevels. Some unilevels have 3 legs, as you see there on the left-hand side. Some have 4, some have 5. And I'm not here to knock anybody else's comp plan. Let me tell you that because, you know, the network marketing industry is the second highest paid industry in the world, second highest paid profession behind professional sports. So the comp plans that are out there have worked, and they've worked for a long time, and I've had great success with them in the past. But what we found is we wanted to do something different here with Day 1. And the reason is because those comp plans were successful, but they were successful for 5 to 10% of the teams out there. And the other 90 to 95% of people struggled with it, had little success, and a lot of times, you know, if you've been in the business before, they come on board, they stay 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and then they quit because they were not able to make money. Well, here, we've changed it up, and we've done something truly unique and truly different. So let me kind of tell you, with a binary, for example, you've got 2 legs. 2 legs are basically 2 different teams that you're trying to manage. With a unilevel, you can have 3 legs or 3 teams you can manage, sometimes 4, sometimes 5 teams that you're juggling and managing. Well, you know, there's the way they set that up and the way they pay you is, for example, with a unilevel, you can't have more than 75% of your volume in 2 legs or you get penalized. And if you don't have a 3rd leg, you get penalized. And with a binary, you get paid on the lesser leg. And what that means is if you have 1 leg, as you see there under 2-1, if that leg is doing $200,000 a month in volume, and your right team, or right leg, right team is only doing $3,000 a month in volume, well, guess which team they pay you on? They pay you on the leg or the team doing $3,000 in volume. Well, what happens to that $200,000 in volume? Where does that go? Well, they consider that breakage, and what we call it is broken. So we looked at these comp plans, and we want to do something truly unique and truly different. So we've created a true linear comp plan that doesn't have 2 legs, 3 legs, 4 legs, or 5 legs, or 3, 4, or 5 teams. You have 1 leg, 1 team. Everybody's on the same team, helping each other out. True teamwork here. And the key word is teamwork and helping each other out. And so with that being said, I've got Mr. Joey Seaforth on the line. He's our Chief Operating Officer, and he's going to go into our linear comp plan and explain it to you, and they'll help you understand how our truly revolutionary comp plan works. Joey, over to you.
Okay, thanks, Alan. And yes, just to your point as well, this is one of the best team-building compensation plans I've ever seen as well. And I'm going to briefly go over how the linear part works here and how it fills and how everybody benefits from it. So we call it the 7-7-7 or the down 7, up 7, fill 7. Basically, the system always looks down 7, then looks up 7, and helps people fill their 7. So as an example here, we have you right here, and you have your 20 pay line organization, which you get paid on, which is also somewhat unheard of in the industry, getting paid on a full 20 pay lines. So you're here, and let's say this is the power leg, how it's going. This person's in, this person's in, this person's in, this person's in, all the way down through 20. So then you go in to put your next person in. It always looks down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sees this spot's taken, and then comes out here and puts the person right here. So you put your next person in. Where are they going to go? Well, the system always counts down 7. It sees this spot's taken. It looks over, says, well, we just put somebody here. Instead of going up and filling up, it helps this person now get 7. So that person's going to go right into their organization, just like that. And let me draw a line so you have a clear explanation of how this is connected. So then let's say 3 goes out and puts somebody in. 3 is going to count down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And instead of going out and creating another leg again, it's going to look up and say, who needs help? This person, there's nothing here, there's nothing here. And they say, oh, this person doesn't have 7 yet. Because remember, it always fills to 7. So it places them here. It'll keep doing this until this leg has 7. So let's say it happens a few more times, and all of a sudden this organization now has a total of 7 in the leg. This person plus 6 more, total of 7. Okay, well, what happens when one goes to put their next person in? Or you put your next person in, not one. You go down 7, you look over, you see this is filled still. So now you look back up. You see nobody else needs help, so it's going to create that new position out here. And then it's going to work and fill this one until it has 7 as well. It's going to do the exact same thing. So you could have 2 legs filled out to 7 just like this, and every single person, like I said before, is still in your organization. Look at what 5 has done. Let's say 5 hasn't put anybody in, but look who's in their organization. 5 has all these people, all these, and hasn't even put but maybe 1 or 2 people in. So if 5 goes out and puts their next person in, or their first person in, where are they going to fall? Let's take a look. Counts down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks over, there's nobody here, but first sees, is there anybody that needs help? Well, these 2 have 7 already, so it's just going to put them out right here. And now it creates that new one and fills that one 7. And look at this entire time, this is you. All of these are still in your organization, 20 pay lines deep. And just so you have a clear view of, let's say, this person right here, this person's not on your 8th level, because remember, there's 7 in this organization right here. Give you an example of what it might look like. That person would actually be on your 12th, or actually your 13th level. Because if you count down all the way, you'll see this person's here. There's actually 6 in this organization, but there'd be that 7th person right here, just like that, down to your 13th level. So there's a possibility that you could put somebody in, and they could fall on your 13th level. But remember, they're going to be building up as well. I'll just give you a little bit of a bigger picture as well. Let's take a look at the way an organization might look when it really fills out. So you see here, this is kind of a breakdown of the 7 fill. Let's say there's 7 in here, 7 in here, 7 in here, all the way in. And remember, this goes all the way down through 20 pay lines as well. So this person right here is actually 6 down from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This person would actually be right out here. And remember, they're all building up as well. So this is a brief explanation of how the fill pattern works. And I'm sure we'll have many more training tools to come. Alan, if you have anything else to add, go ahead and explain that. But I think this is a pretty brief explanation, and we'll have a little bit more training tools to come here in the near future as well.
Absolutely, Joey, and thank you so much. I mean, folks, just looking at what this does and helping understand that you've got, as he showed you here, one team building down, and everybody looking to help each other build their team. And as you enroll somebody, we're going to put them in the business, and we're going to help them get 7 on their first level, or 7 levels deep. Then we're going to look for the next person, 7 levels deep. And so the way this comp plan, this linear comp plan works, again, it is one team, everyone helping each other, the people above you helping each other, and all you've got to do is activate is just to enroll your first person. We encourage people, enroll 3, help them enroll 3, and help them enroll 3. Continue to grow your team, but as you can see by his diagram here, what's going to happen is your team, while you're building your personal genealogy team, your team is growing from the help of others all around. Something, folks, that's never been done in this industry. It's truly unique, and it's going to revolutionize the industry. So get with the person who invited you to take a look at this and get your questions answered and get on board today. Because as you saw how this compensation plan feels, if you're going to be enrolled and you're talking to Joey, and you wait 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, there could be hundreds of people come in and fill in this compensation plan. So the question you've got to ask yourself is, there's a first mover's advantage. Do you want those several hundred people to be on your team and you making commission off of them? Or do you want to be on their team and them making commission off of you? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. So you want to get your questions answered, get with the person upline, get those answered, and let's move quickly. Let's make this a right decision and make this your day one. Joey, thank you very much.
Thank you, Alan.